Let's play a little game, liven things up here. And it's actually that party game that we all love, Wheel of Situations. So on the right-hand side here, you see forms of goodwill. This is just defined by Swedenborg. There are these areas we can practice goodwill in: our daily work and interactions, our acts of kindness, our obligations, and our recreations. And we're going to see how these seemingly meaningless situations actually fall into these categories. So let me spin this wheel here. Grab the top of it. All right. Oh, hey, that's heavier than I thought it would be. All right. What are we going to land on? What are we going to explore and explain? Finishing that report at work. Let's say you have a task. It's not something that's directly going to save the world. Does it matter? Yes. Swedenborg says this would fall under daily work and interactions. That if we approach that, whatever our job is, even if it's less than inspiring, if we say, I'm going to try to do the best job at this that I can to bring goodness to the people I can bring, and if we conduct ourselves in a positive manner with the people we're working with, within reason, that is charity. And Swedenborg says particularly that what we contribute to society through the thing we spend, the bulk of our time doing, that matters. Whatever your job is, it matters that you approach it with this mindset of, ultimately, I want to do this the best I can to help the human race. All right, so that may be a relatively easy one. Let's check another scenario. 1, 2, 3, spin. All right. Oh, yeah, that was me lifting it up, then pushing it down. This is going to be a good one, I can just tell. Paying the bills. How is that? Why do we have to jump through these little hoops? Right? Why do we have to repeatedly take care of things? Swedenborg says this is a category of goodwill called obligations. Doing the things we need to do just to keep society going, just to keep our functions, cleaning up around the house, whatever it is. Or if your job is taking care of your home, there's other things that still fall under this. Just stop all the way at a stop sign. The things that we need to do to make society work, done with the spirit behind them of wanting to create a livable world for the rest of the human race, those are important. And it shows consistency and our willingness to put ourselves through things that are relatively mundane in order to help the human race. That actually can be very important. All right, we're 2 for 2. Let's check out our next one. Here we go. Is this one going to stump us? I don't know. No, nothing could stump us. It would be easy. Everything's got, playing video games. This one has got to be meaningless, right? Everyone's wasting their time doing this. Nah, recreations. Human beings are built so that we need to be just having fun every once in a while. We need to be recharging ourselves. If having fun is your purpose in life, that's not going to be that great. But if you are doing things you love in order to recharge yourself with an eye towards contributing to humanity once you get back to your other duties, taking care of yourself, having fun is a great thing to do. And if the more you're thinking of it in the context of the larger things you bring to the human race, that this is recharging myself so that I can go serve others, the better it goes. And playing video games may be your job. In that case, it would fall under number 1, right? So do you see everything fits somewhere within this process of service? We'll just do one more just because we can. Who's going to stop us? We're already live on the air. And this last one is none other than, oh, you thought it was going to go to school. It's food shopping. Now, look at this. This lights up basically the whole board, because not only could it fall under obligations, you have to go and you have to get food, but it could also be a part of daily work and interactions. We're seeing people there. Maybe, like I said, maybe part of your job is to provide food for the family or whoever you're taking care of. But also look at the middle one, acts of kindness. Here's an opportunity. You're at the supermarket. There are other people, who want the last pack of Turkish dates, just like you do. There's an opportunity to be kind to them there. There's an opportunity to be civil in the line. There's an opportunity to be civil to the cashier, right, when you're checking out. All of that is a chance to become more and more this form of who you are, this form of good. So when next time you're at the grocery store, you're looking at these people, any one of them could be becoming more and more fully a desire of God in that moment. And every little factor that goes in, the fact that we've had to do it many times, that we go do grocery shopping every week and it's boring in this way or we're tired in that way, those are all shaping the experience, and they all can be a part of exactly what it's doing. Some of it we can understand, some of it we can't, but know that God is not just wasting time, that there's always work to be done, and this pull towards us realizing our destiny in these little situations in your particular life. How much time do we spend imagining, wishing we had different lives than we do? But the lives we have are no accident. Does my life matter? Your life, your circumstances matter. Helen Keller had a good comment on this, who just happens to be someone who is massively into Swedenborg in her own right. Unless we can help the world where we are, we could not help it if we were somewhere else. And technically, according to Swedenborg, we couldn't be anywhere else. So this is Providence brought us to our particular situation, and it's bringing us through to try to do the most good for everybody. And we can be called to provide help in any situation. This is Secrets of Heaven 6:7-3-7. He says, taking pity is a rush of love for one's neighbor received from the Lord. When we look with loving eyes on someone in misery, compassion rises in us. And because it comes from the Lord, it is an alert. What is more, when people with perception feel compassion, they know they are being advised by the Lord to help. So anytime in your situations where you feel this compassion, that's God. That's God moving through. And all of us are in relationships with people in ways that nobody else is with those particular people. We're in situations, in roles that nobody else is in. We have a little space that we can operate in that nobody else can. And not only is it doing good in that space for those people, for those situations, but it's also doing good for us.